We are Soma for Wellness. My name is Swati. I live in Dubai, and we have with us my best friend and co founder Amrita, who lives in Bahrain. We are all about sustainable well being. We help you feel your best physically, mentally, and emotionally. Today's 1 hour is all about guiding you through this hour of rest and reset. Life can get so busy that we forget to pause. So today is your time to slow down, take a breath, take care of yourself. And the concepts that we are presenting to you today are a beautiful blend of science and Ayurveda. Today's session, where it's all about understanding how we can respond to stress. So, in today's world, you have stress that comes from different directions. Work stress, you have stress from sometimes family, it's difficult, self imposed stress. So, there's a lot of stress that is being thrown at us, and there's simply no end. Usually, what happens is we are reacting to the situations that are happening. Today's session is about gifting you and helping you build a toolbox that you can keep with you to better respond to stress and see how you can still stick to the healthiest, happiest version of yourself despite all that's going on around you. Yes, it's easier said than done, but small steps done every day is surely going to make a difference. So, for all those of you who are working or sitting for long hours, this 5 minute flow that we'll do now is something that you can practice every day starting tomorrow. So, let's begin with some mindful movement. Start with gentle neck exercises. Just watch me. I would like you to roll your shoulders back, keep your spine straight, which is extremely important. And let's gently left, right. One last time. Left and right. Now let's look up, down, down, back to the center. Let's do in and out. Begin by bringing your focus to the top of your head. You don't need to change anything. Simply observe your mind like a garden. What is the weather in your garden today? Is it cloudy, busy, bright, scattered, peaceful, or restless? Maybe there are old vines of thought looping again and again. Maybe there are tender new sprouts, new intentions, ideas. Walk through your manas, your garden, with compassion. If a thought arises, let it float by like a cloud. If a feeling arises, name it softly. Hope, joy, sadness, worry. At the end of it, return to your breath. Our garden, manas, our mind is influenced by what we see, hear, eat, feel, and think. Just like a garden needs sunlight, water, and rest, ask yourself, what does my mind, my garden need today? Does it need stillness or expression? Does it need focus or forgiveness? And peace. Inhale, exhale. Feel your awareness settle deeper. And tell yourself, I am not my thoughts. I am not my mind. I am the one witnessing, the one tending my mind back to balance. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly and offer yourself this silent affirmation. I'm safe to feel. I'm not my mind. I choose kindness today. Begin to gently become aware of your surroundings, the sounds around you. Wiggle your fingers and toes. I would request you now to gently rub your palms together and place your palms over your eyes, your face, your neck, and your shoulders. And whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes and carry this awareness with you like a gardener who's walking home with a lot of mud and muck in her hands, but she has a whole lot of peace in her chest. And that, I'll pass it on to Amrita, who will take us through some beautiful journaling.
Namaste, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Amrita Mohandas, Ayurvedic Wellness Coach at Soma for Wellness. I'm glad you guys are back here. Now that we have moved a little and breathed a little and walked through our mind garden, Manas, let's just take it one step deeper with journaling. Now, I have a special relationship with journaling. It's something that I keep coming back to. It's a space where I meet myself honestly because it helps me pause, it helps me reflect. It even helps me, sometimes see things I didn't realize that I was holding within me. What is one small thing that brought you joy today? I don't want you to write it, I want you to type in the chats. One small thing that brought you joy today. For me, it's just, a relaxing chat with my husband. Okay, so the next question, right? It's what's one thing you love about yourself? It can be as simple as your patience, your laugh, your courage to keep showing up, whatever you feel like sharing, drop it in the chat. Or if you want to just hold it quietly in your heart, you can do that too. Your journal or your page is ready now. So what we're going to do is just let's just carry that energy inwards now. Um, when I say journaling, it's a conversation with yourself. I'm going to guide you through it gently. So take your time with each prompt. And believe me, there's no right answer. It's only your truth in this very moment. And trust me, that truth also keeps changing. So the first prompt is Adhara, your grounding today. So just ask yourself, what is holding me today? Now, Adhara means, the ground beneath you, like the foundation of a house. It's the base, it's the support, it's your inner foundation. So, what is it that holds you up when everything else around you feels turbulent or shaky? It could be your breath, it could be your body, it could be your morning cup of tea, it could be a sentence or a quote you have read. It could be the courage that it took up to show up here. It could be a person, a practice. So take a moment to notice what's steadying you right now and let the words meet the page. All right. So the next prompt is about vichara, when the mind gets loud. It's something that happens, I'm sure, to all busy women like us. So, what has been on loop in your mind lately? Vichara is your thoughts, your reflections, not just what you're thinking, but really how your mind moves, how your mind been in your mind, circling around. What are the thoughts or the stories that's been repeating in your mind? See if you can name them. You're not trying to fix anything here, you're not trying to judge anything here. So it's a space to simply notice and not solve right now. Is Shakti. Shakti, obviously, I think most of us know what the meaning is. It's your inner power. It's the energy that moves you, that gives you your courage, your creativity, your life force. So when you feel drained, it's usually your Shakti calling out to be seen, asking for, replenish me. So is there a part of you that feels tired or forgotten today? It could look like your creativity, could look like your confidence, your boundaries. So I want you to write here as if, you're reconnecting with an old friend and let your energy speak. Is there a part of you that feels tired or forgotten today? Okay. We move to the next one, which is Soma. Now, Soma is nourishment. It's like the soft, sweet energy of the moon, the lunar energy. You can think of it like the energy from your mother, nurturing. This it's tender. There's stillness, but yet there is something so beautiful. It's like a balm for burnout. So, what would feel nourishing, not just to your body, but to your whole being? And make it something very small that you can start doing from tomorrow. So it could be like drinking water slowly, could be taking 5 minutes of silence, 5 minutes of mindful movement, 5 minutes of writing or reading, getting to bed 10 minutes earlier. Yeah, so make it very specific. So meditate as we were guided, you have mentioned, Joya. So how many minutes?
Thank you so much. What we'll do now is we'll speak briefly about a concept that some of you might have heard about. Before that, just one word that your mental health deserves the same attention as your physical health. And it's not that complicated. It's all about making sure that you're taking care of these five pillars. Usually, when you have issues such as weight gain, stress, or gut issues, it's your movement and your nutrition that most people pay attention to. Now, even stress for that matter, for both physical and emotional health, it's very important that we look at our well being in a holistic manner. And which is why at Soma, we have these five pillars: eat, sleep, move, breathe, and smile, that we blend Ayurveda's ancient wisdom, and modern science to help you build sustainable routines suited to you and your pace. So today's small topic is Satchitananda. Now, a lot of you may have heard about this word. Let's break it down. Sat is pure existence or being, Chit is consciousness or awareness, and Ananda is bliss or joy. How do we bring in Satchitananda into our everyday life is what we are going to be talking about today from the perspective of the five pillars: eat, sleep, move, breathe, and smile. So, if you see eat, ahara, that is nourishment, these are three simple things that you can start doing from tonight or maybe tomorrow. What do we mean by silent meals? Take off distractions, keep your phones away, and enjoy at least one meal with zero distraction. Show some gratitude to the plate that's in front of you. Thank those who've made it possible for this plate of food that's lying here before you. And it's all about making conscious choices. Now, what do we mean by conscious choices? Opt for sattvic foods, whole grains, fruit, vegetables, your leafy greens. These are foods that are going to lead to mental clarity. Now we're all humans. We all have cravings. Some of us crave sweet, some of us crave salty. Now, what is very important is we get to the root cause of these cravings. So the next time you feel, oh my God, I want a chocolate or I want an ice cream right now, think of how has your day been? Why are you craving this? It could be you just need some grounding. You just need some quiet time. So sit back, take two, three deep breaths, and then see how you feel. So every craving comes with some kind of reasoning as to why you're having that craving. So for the eat pillar, it's eat without distractions, eat with gratitude, and make the conscious decision of eating sattvic foods. We'll move to nidra, which is sleep. You know, the body scan we did today at the beginning of our meditation? Do that every night before you sleep. Pause and simply scan. Do a body scan from the top of your head to the tips of your toes and really notice, where do you feel tension? Can you let go of that tension with every breath? It'll take you barely 2 to 3 minutes. And medicine, sleep is medicine. Please don't treat it as just another thing that needs to be checked off your list. For example, you go to the doctor gives you a prescription. and says that, you know, you have to have this tonic once in the morning, once in the evening, after food. You're not going to do anything apart from what the doctor said. You're going to follow exactly that because you want to get better. Once you start treating sleep from this same perspective, that sleep is a medicine that's going to heal and repair you and nourish you, the game changes. Make sure that you get your beauty sleep every night. Move is all about flowing according to what suits you. So nowadays on social media, you see a whole lot of people doing strength training. People are doing very hectic cardio exercises. Somebody saying walking is good, somebody saying Pilates is good. First, see what you find joy in, listen into your body, and make a routine for yourself where you're combining soft exercises like yoga, stretches, and also doing your cardio. You're getting your walk, you're doing your strength training. Now, I'm not saying that all of you in this room are going to do all three. No, you really need to deep dive into how are you feeling? What are some medical issues that you have? For example, somebody who has a severe gut issue or hormonal imbalance cannot do very intensive strength training. There has to be another kind of movement that has to fit into her schedule, which is going to uplift her and not make her more weak. So it's very important to see and do the movement that suits you and connect. I know it's hot everywhere. As much as possible, connect with nature. Go for a walk a little later in the day after 4:35. Try and go to the beach whenever possible or visit to the park. Don't bake in the heat, but do try and connect with nature in every possible opportunity that you get. The breathe pillar, prana, is the life force that's within us. Notice your breath every day. Just remember, you know what? I'm breathing. A lot of times it's a superpower that we take for granted that we don't even know that, okay, are we breathing shallow? Is our breath rapid? So make sure that you take that step back and notice and become aware of your breath. Like I tell my son, practice yogic breathing. So a lot of people in the Himalayas, all these yogis, they do something very simple. Their exhalation is double their inhalation. So if you count two, one, two, and you take inhale, and then you exhale, count four. And with time, increase this. Make it three count inhalation, six count exhalation, then four and eight. And as you do this, your body's parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest mode, gets activated. Now, this is all very easy to say, but what Amrita and I believe is start with practice. Every day for 1 minute, simply sit and take deep breaths. Start with that and then introduce yourself to these new practices. The smile pillar, one of our favorite and most underrated pillars, is all about mental health. So, here we are talking about self compassion. What kind of self talk are you doing with yourself? Are you treating yourself kindly? So, somebody was mentioning today, you know, I keep thinking about my pending tasks. Yes, we all have pending tasks, but what are you telling yourself? Oh my God, you are not doing this properly. Get everything else checked. It's okay. Say, I did this much today. I want to get better tomorrow. What can I do to take that step? Speak to yourself in a positive, gentle manner. Treat your daily routines and habits as rituals and not as chores because that's when you really find joy in every practice that you do for your self care. And as much as possible, be present with yourself, be in the now, don't dwell too much in the past, not too much in the future. Simply be in the present. Most of the women who come to us are exhausted, they're tired, they feel a disconnect from everything. They keep pushing through, but then they know that this is not going to be sustainable. And hence, you have issues such as weight loss, gut issues, hormonal imbalances, and all of this, which are actually a byproduct of all of these that you see listed here. Now, one of our clients worked with us for 5 weeks and she met Amrita in Bahrain and she had face to face sessions with her. And her problem was actually her gut. But if you see her review, it says She feels mentally that has created a rippled effect on other things in her life. Her mentality, her clarity, her mental health, her emotional health has improved because of the changes we are asking her to make in the nutrition aspect, movement, sleep, breath work, and mental health. um, Thank you for making me understand my body more, respect myself more, understand what works and what doesn't, understand my nervous system and dosha more. So, this is how deep we dive into each one of our clients, because ultimately it's not about just losing weight, it's not about getting that gut cleansed. It's more about treating the root cause of, okay, what's happening? Why are you feeling all this? Which is our priority in most of our clients that come to us come as these points that you can see here. So we ask them first, how are you feeling today? And then we go on to the physical aspect of things. And that's when we've gotten several feedbacks like this, where people feel good not only physically but also mentally and emotionally. So, if you would like to work with us, please DM us on Instagram and we can get in touch. We'll do a free discovery call with you for 45 minutes. And once you sign up, we can figure out a personalized plan for you. Amrita and I will look in detail at what your dosha is. We look at a form that you'll fill in called your health intake form. We will figure out together how we can make that plan happen. That plan will be suited to you and your pace, covering the 5 pillars that we spoke about, and you'll have support on WhatsApp throughout, along with mindfulness tidbits, mindfulness sessions, and all of that. Thank you, Sindhu. Thanks a lot for this.
Thanks, Swati. Thanks to you. It was amazing.